what's up with you, mister?
Oh, getting ready for tomorrow already. Getting all my ducks in a row. Let's see what's cracking. Let's see what's cracking.
Yeah?
Fucking, yeah, yeah. What's up, everybody? What's cracking like out there, man? TSOA land. What's going on with you guys? Big shout out to Outlaw, man. The video was badass, I think.
Oh, yeah. That one was killer.
We dropped a hammer. That was the hammer getting dropped on the snitch tubers and the corruption of CDCR, boy.
Mm-hmm.
That was the big hammer.
Yep.
It's called the big hammer.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
oh, yeah. No, it was a good one for sure. If you're just tuning in and you don't know what we're talking about, we're getting a lot of feedback there, honey. And you don't know what we're talking about, check out the Outlaw News. 1968, I think, is the number on that. He just put out a video featuring Brant, a little interview, and it was top notch. Really liked it. Lots of great information. Don't miss it.
Yeah, really. Yep, really good shit, babe.
Yep, it was. And the dog better not start right now because he had his opportunity to go outside and do his thing, and now he's looking at me like with big expectations. Go lay down. No snacks, nothing. You got water, you got kibble. You don't need anything but to leave us alone for an hour.
Yep. Go lay his big ass down and rest his neck before he gets put in check.
Yeah. I took you out 20 minutes ago. I don't even want to hear it.
So, yeah, folks, you guys got to check out Big Outlaw shit, man. They hit the mark. He hit the mark, man. We did a little collaboration together, a little interview, and, man, I tell you what, it was good. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
So, check it out. Check it out, man. Fucking, yeah, babe, I'm getting ready for tomorrow and see what happens. At court, there was an article. Was that an article that came out today or yesterday, babe?
That was yesterday. We didn't
an article came out yesterday by Grant Gruber. Check that out. With my name in it. Said it still looks like I might go to the feds. I don't know, something like that. And there was a few things I'm going to set straight tonight, and we're going to set the record right. We're going to set this record straight and be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
And but before I do that, we'll let some more folks come on in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
We'll wait till our folks come on in the chat room.
Yep.
This way we can have everybody at full attention and all ears.
Yep.
Right, babe?
That's right.
Mm.
That is so right. I don't know. This puppy's being a little bit difficult tonight. No, go lay down. I took you out twice in the last hour. You should be good. I don't care. Go lay down. You got your bed. You got my bed. You got the couch.
We got folks. Is there anybody?
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
We got a few lurkers. Nobody's joined the chat yet, but I see some numbers popping up.
Oh, they will. They will. Sooner or later, our folks will be here. Fucking, yeah, babe. Tomorrow's kind of a big day, man. Hopefully, we get some action.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we get some action. Right?
The right action.
I mean,
the right action.
Yeah, that's what there's only one type of action I'm looking for. It's a complete vacate of my shit, man. And, because, they didn't uphold their bargain. They did not uphold their bargain.
Or just flat out go home.
That's what I'm talking about, Jack. Let me go. Let me go, man. You know it.
Right?
You know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. just touching on something we heard earlier. We heard old Snivel the torta sniveler, the man torta sniveler, talking about a article he read down there in that Fresno case, and man, that's terrible, man. That this guy is just talking shit about everybody, you know. He just has I don't know what he's got going on here. I'm assuming when his son is old enough that he'll throw his son under the bus instead of him going to prison.
Now.
Yeah.
That's not very.
No, that guy has. Well, I just believe so. You know, I'm sure he threw everybody else under the bus when he PC'd up twice, and it's just motherfucker ain't got no honor or integrity or nothing. Just talking pure shit about real life cases of people who are going through it, and you know, no nothing, just pure fucking speculation. And that, you know, that's the danger of it. Is it's all he is surmising in his conjecture.
Yeah, but
and
so
fucking
what?
just,
So what? Nobody listens to him anyways, and if they do, they're just like, you know, little idiots. The only ones I'm really concerned about listening to him, other than the children being like lied to because he says he does it to protect them, but I think he's kind of doing it to hurt.
Well, that's the ones I'm concerned about. That's the ones I'm concerned about.
The potential jurors. The potential jurors.
You know, kid, if the youngsters are listening to that dude, you're being led up the wrong tree, man.
And if you're a juror, you better stop listening to all that crap, because it's meant to persuade your opinion.
Well, he's meant to fucking taint your opinion and everything about it, and that's why I'm fucking touching on this issue right here, man. I think it's important to expose it and move on. But kids, if you're listening to that cat right there, I would just ignore that and chalk that up, because that's not a good person to learn from at all.
No, and
that's a person that has zero integrity.
And I just want to interject, because sometimes we use R-rated language. I know it's not cool, but I mean, it might be cool to those like, you know, lower vibrational people. But you know what? So what? We drop F-bombs, we cuss, we curse. It's because we're honest. We're not. We're not trying to pretend to be something we're not. All right.
Nope. I'm keeping it real over here, man.
We've all cleaned up quite a bit since our younger days, and if cussing and smoking is the worst we do, you know, those.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
Right.
How about that?
Mm-hmm. Well,
I drink my ginger tea. I got my ginger tea, kicking it right here with me, hanging out with y'all.
So
I like this ginger tea.
Ken says he's sending his love and respects.
What's up, Ken? I send my love and respects right back to you, bro. We hope you're well, man.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that Outlaw video? It's the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
I put it on him. I dropped the bomb on him, man.
There's a link to it in our community section on this channel, if you're curious.
Right.
Should be at the top right now.
Yeah, no, it's definitely it was definitely a good one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sure is. Sure the fuck is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck, man. Okay, moving on from that thing right there, that fucking sign, that guy's a sign. Don't listen to him, folks.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And I'm referring to the man torta, that sign. Yeah. So anyway, fucking, there were some things I wanted to talk about on some of this, you know, these people that they just go around lying and mix this shit up and cross this shit up and stuff like that. And I don't know, Mr. Gruber that well. I don't know him at all, actually. And, but I don't think he did it. I just know the case, and, he just going by whatever the DA's telling him. But, so I'll set this straight. In my case, it's done over with now.
You better fix your you better fix your microphone. Fix your microphone.
What's wrong with it?
It sounds like you're eating it.
No, I'm not eating nothing, damn it.
Well, it's all blurry and crunchy and all up. I don't know.
You're crunchy.
No, you're crunchy.
Hang on. Damn it, there's no one back. Okay, there we go. I'm back. You hear me now?
Oh, much better.
All right. I got the good ones. Cause Okay, so anyways.
Well, wait a minute. You're doing this. You had to have those nice headphones. Why aren't you setting up, getting ready with them before we start our show?
Well, I mean, I was doing some other shit and forgot, and don't trip. I'm getting old, man. It's old man syndrome. Don't worry about it. So, anyways, check it out. Okay, folks, Grant Gruber wrote an article yesterday, and I'm going to correct the first part of it. So, allegedly, they said I downed this dude in Salinas over him stealing 14 grams of dope and not doing something he was ordered to do, hurting somebody, I guess. Both of those are incorrect. That is incorrect. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. That dude came out the yard and was running his fucking mouth. And I don't know what his trip was, but he was arguing with me. And he was arguing with me over his opinion on ITI and ISU being, like they were decent people, they were good guys, and he thought they were cool, man, and I had never been around this type of shit in my life. And I told him, man, you bumped your head, dude. Well, I could tell he was loaded, right? I could tell his jaw was moving 500 miles an hour, and he was just fidgeting, and something was weird, man. And, we got into an argument, and he said he would do anything for them, like he was a hired hitman, and, he would do anything for 14 grams of dope. And I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, dude.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
And so that's where that came in at, his conversation, what he had said, and that's when he hit me with hot coffee and came out of his pocket with a thing. And, it ended up happening bad for him. And, but that's where that came from. And then the snitch had heard it on the yard. He heard him say that, and he twisted it up. Like I told you guys. That's all they do is twist shit up. So let me call back.
All right. Well, he'll be right back. Them 15-minute increments. They're always loads of fun. And it's that hour again where the phones jam up. Hopefully we'll get some clear calls.
Have a prepaid call. You will not be charged. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
All right. I'm back. You hear me?
Oh, we hear you.
So it's very unfortunate that the case was built on a bunch of snitches, right, against me. And, you know, but that's par for the course with the majority of this case and the other case, you know. And so that's where that came in at. And, you know, I'm just setting the record straight once and for all on it, man. It got twisted into something it wasn't. And it's been confirmed that it wasn't, that it was a snitch's his words being used. And somebody went and investigated him and talked to him. And when they went and got at him, you know, I won't say no names, but when they went and got at him and jammed him up about his statement, he said, yeah, well, that's what IGI told me. So if you got a snitch regurgitating something IGI told him, you know. And that's the fucked up part with these cases, man. There really is. You got real lives that hanging in the balance, and they go by a bunch of fucking hearsay, a bunch of rumors, or a couple rumors that they blow up into something that is totally not. I defended myself. I will always defend myself. And if you don't defend yourself, you're a bitch. Straight up. So, with that said, I set that record straight right there, babe. Everybody, you got any questions? You got anything to say before I move on from that topic?
Shouldn't you save that for court?
Well, you know, no. It's no secret. I'm setting the record straight because that's what I'm saying in court. It don't matter. That's it. That's all I got to say on that topic. It was self-defense, and that's it. That's it. I'm tired of being slandered. I'm tired of the bullshit in the media. I'm tired of all the crap. I'm just responding on what he said in the media, and it's in the court anyway. It's already on paperwork, my position. So, and that's what I'm sticking to. That's my motherfucking. That's what I have to say on that. That's the truth. Again, it was they were able to suppress the truth to control their narrative. I mean, there's a few other pieces of evidence I'm not going to talk about, and I will save that for court because that's what you call is something real serious. And well, it's all serious.
I know.
But, it's all serious. I just, you know, these people continue to pound on this and pound on it and pound on it and pound on it, and you know. I don't know if I'm going to end up being here tomorrow night because I might be gone tomorrow. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen when we go to these court hearings.
Why would you be gone tomorrow?
Well, the way they done it before to my co-defendants, they went to court and didn't come back. They went to the county jail. They were put in martial custody in the county jail. That's why.
Oh.
It's always a chance.
Okay.
It's always a chance. But we get these fucking, you know, you got people facing real life cases and real issues, man. And the mainstream media and these snitch tubers and, you know, they get shit so fucking twisted up. And I don't want, you know, I think people need to know the truth, you know. That's what I believe. They need to know the truth, and this way they're not misled, and they can shut them people down or fucking challenge their.
Well, I remember when I started hearing about that, and that was well after your alibi and your evidence was secured. So it seems to me like they're just doing a smear campaign.
That's exactly what they're doing, and that's exactly why I'm confronting this and putting it out there. But the other evidence I won't talk about. I'll leave that for the trial. And you know, it's just the fact that it's a constant smear campaign with these people, man. You know, it really is. And because I didn't speak out or I didn't go to trial the first time, it's just their side of their story. It counts. But that's incorrect.
That's about when I remember hearing that version come out. Was
like
after...
I've never. It's like all these conjectures and surmises about whys and whats, and it's like, dude, you're barking up the wrong tree, man. It's like, why don't you go lay down and lick your nuts or do something? You know, go do something, man. Play fetch with the dog. How about that? Right, man?
Well, yeah,
God
life's
damn.
short. Play with your dog. My dog's like, I'm
Yeah.
old. I wish I could play. Let's go play, Mom.
Yeah. But so, you know, it's gonna come out when I go to trial. But that part right there will definitely come out because that's the truth.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And yeah. So I remember something my friend told me on the yard. When we don't speak out, it allows the other side. It allows the bullshit machine
To get traction.
the
right?
smear, right, to get traction, exactly. And I got nothing to hide, man. I got nothing to hide, but I'll save a few things for court, and that's just that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's just that. You've seen the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen a picture of me, and we'll save all the rest for court.
Yeah.
And but hopefully, you know, you guys now got a little understanding of some real deal truth, not some bullshit. All right, baby girl, these fucking weirdos are full of shit is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know that guy Grant Groover, but I heard he's a decent guy and he's a respectable reporter. And, you know, I've seen some of his work and I like how he writes. It's pretty cool. It's pretty, entertaining. Actually, it's very entertaining. But I just want to correct that first part right there because that's complete misrepresentation of what actually are the facts. So with that said, I'll move on to the next topic. Unless we got any questions or comments in the chat there, baby girl.
Let's see. Having a problem with it. Nope, nothing new in the chat. Pretty quiet in here. But
Really?
if you're hanging out in the background and you got some questions or whatever, you know, speak up because we're here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and we're just trying to get, you know, some truths out there and expose the lies as lies.
Yeah. It's like you know, when I exposed that guy's lie on that shit on the main line where he said one guy got bitch slapped and got knocked out. You know, that's the type of crap that gains traction unless we step out, shut it down, and back on up. And you know, I don't have a problem with shutting shit down like that and telling my people, you guys, and my wife the truth. I mean, the truth is what it is. You're going to see it in the court when you pay attention. I think, you know, I think people can actually listen to the court, babe. I'm not sure if they have it online.
No.
But there's speakers in the courtroom where they can hear it.
I think that is if they have remote witnesses or something. I think that was from COVID. I don't know. But they also because
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Because you use a microphone, you know, don't you have a microphone? Doesn't the judge have a microphone? Yep. That's what the speakers are for.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was just.
Well, if they're not gonna televise it, they sure as shit aren't gonna air it. I mean, I think it should be televised. I think every federal hearing should be televised. I don't see why it's not. And that's where the creepiness of it all is, because, you know, like you saying, they denying all these motions and everything. Well, what else are they doing that's weird that they don't want the general public seeing?
You know, like there are some states like California. California state courts allow the court TV to go televise the trial. I mean, I think it all should be open to the public so you guys can see how your money is being spent, because that runs off your taxpayer dollars. And you get to see how the justice system works a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
You know? You really do, man. And, you know, I've said it from day one. It was complete self-defense. I'm sticking to it. And, you know, if it comes down and I take the stand, that's just, it is what it is.
What do you mean you're sticking to it? It's the fucking truth. Why? What do you mean you're sticking to it? That just don't.
Well, it doesn't matter what they come. What I mean is, it doesn't matter what they come at me with. I'm gonna die with the truth. Period.
Well,
and
of course,
you know, it doesn't.
Of
Right.
course.
And it doesn't matter how many people they send at me with lies and smear campaigns. It's the damn truth. So, you know, they can try whatever they're going to do, as they have been, for fucking... I remember the first time you told me about it when I was in Salinas. I mean, in corporate, I about shit my pants. Like, what the fuck? Because I had been, you know, suppressed. I hadn't been able to hear none of this bullshit. Fuck.
Right.
You know?
You didn't have any idea what they were spinning. That's
right.
Yeah.
It's a web of deceit, man. It's a web of deceit.
This whole level exposure
is.
is very interesting. I mean, because it goes both ways, and it's just like anything else. As a weapon or as an aid. Doesn't matter.
Right. Yep. I just, you know, when it you know, people allow shit to go on uncontested and unchecked without the check and balance, man, that shit runs rampant, man. It does. I like what Donald Trump does, man. He fucking smashes on that shit. He don't give a fuck. He smashes on it. I was tripping on this case on the TV. And, yeah, they were talking about this morning on court TV, like why this justice system is so fucked up, right? And, you know, in this reporter lawyer lady said, because how is it that you know, you got a prosecutor who has used dirty tactics in the past, don't get challenged, right? Their reputation, their integrity ain't challenged, and, you know, knowingly using bunk information or smear campaigns to prosecute people, all that should be public knowledge, right? I think it should. You know? I think it should. And it's like I said before, baby girl, they should, I mean, something has to happen. This justice system is tore the fuck up. It really is. And that jury, she was talking about jury peer pressure, right?
Right.
Peer pressure in the jury room. And it happens. I mean, it happens, period, in life. They just want to get the fuck out of there. You look guilty because you're charged. And it's like, it's your fault for being...
You have 60 seconds remaining.
But yet, like me, it's self-defense, you know, or whatever your defense is going to be.
At this point, I think the jury's 12 people they want to have co-sign their bullshit.
Right, and then you got people like on these websites, on these platforms, lying about people. That's disgusting, man.
Well, yeah.
What do you call that?
Promoting the dissension. How y'all doing tonight? It's Monday. It feels like drag ass day. I don't know what's going on, but I certainly would like to see a little more energy coming my way. Come on.
Global Link.
All right, we got Outlaw in the house.
Outlaw, what's up, what's up, buddy? I hope you're well. Bomb ass video, man. It's a hell of a video, bro.
Hey, Outlaw.
Get on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Baby girl liked it. I liked it. I think everybody else did too, man.
Oh, it was a good one, definitely. You touched on some stuff that needed touching on for sure.
Right. You know, babe, I think it was time to let the folks know that a lot of the mainstream media that reports shit, it comes from the prosecution side most of the time, right? And, you know, or their conjecture or whatever, and it's like, I don't got a problem with that, but when you report the facts, you know, there's one side, there's another side, and report both sides equally, right? That's how I think, man. And,
but it doesn't happen that way, does it? No, it's like 85-15.
Yeah. But, you know, I was hollering at Nate yesterday, and he said that when he goes into court, you know, he's usually allowed to take laptops in the courtroom to record, you know, and type and shit. But in our case, they wouldn't let him. Pencil and paper only. It's like, what are they hiding? You know, they don't want it all getting out. You know, they don't want all the narrative getting out. It's like, why? Why not? Why not have all the truth out there? You know? How they falsify documents, how the judge has never, ever even granted one motion in this RICO case on our side. Not one motion. And my friend Ronnie exposed that in his sentencing statement. And that's just the truth. Not one motion. You know, and it's like, God damn, man. You have a serious-ass case, and it's being slanted so bad.
Right, because it's not about whether you're innocent or guilty. It's about their political posturing. Your tools in their political posturing.
And that's why the smear campaign goes on and on and on.
And the crooked.
And they use the man torta and dudes like that.
Crooked. Yep. He's peripheral. He's not even. So what, man? The fact that they play the courts the way they do, and then they're gonna double down on something like this because they feel that the narrative presented is the whole truth without actually justifying the whole truth. They'd rather keep you from exposing the things that balance out. And I have a real problem with that. And any citizen should have a problem with that. I mean, what are they gonna force us to become modern day Boston Tea Partiers? I mean, because that's kind of what it's feeling like.
Yep. I just, I got a real problem with letting them control the narrative any longer than what they have, and not speaking out, not setting it clear with you, baby girl. Well, I've been set it clear with you and everybody else, you know. And it's just the fact that it's time to fucking start making their traction slip and start putting, just keeping this truth pumping out here, man. I'm not going to stop telling the truth to y'all. And I stand on it. I will take the oath on it. I will testify to it under oath. And
they'll even polygraph it.
That's what it is.
Right?
Right. I mean, I ain't afraid to be cross-examined. Absolutely not. Bring it on, because that's the check and balance is that cross-examination. And, I'm not afraid of that. Bring it on. But, babe, I just trip on this shit, man. It's like fucking, it has to come to a stop. Something has to happen where either a bunch of attorneys or the whole justice system collapses or something, because too many people are going through it and being smeared and being lied on, being completely lied on. And Ronnie did get at me, and he said I could talk, if I wanted to, I could talk about some of that shit in that article down there in Fresno, but I really don't want to get into it because there's just too many little nooks and crannies. But I will say that Smith is a liar. That guy that's on the that snitch on that fucking, his name's Daniel Rubin. He's a fucking liar. All he did was lie when he was here. He was working for IGI, and this is their undercovers at their best, folks. All this shit is contrived. It's contrived by a bunch of undercover snitches, and then when the stove gets too hot, they get out, and then when they get out, they get debriefed, and that's how they've been doing this. And they're just pissed off over the hunger strike, man. They really pissed off.
Yep.
And so they got tricky. That's all I can say. They got tricky, man. Yeah, I'm trying to wake people up to it because
it's funny. It's funny because like how they're doing that whole WWF thing and on the genre. It's like the real battle. The real battle is the institution versus everyone, basically.
Right. Yeah, and we're all. It's like they look at us as pawns in their big evil scheme of Hunger Games, prison Hunger Games. And I really believe that, man.
Yeah.
I really believe it. And because if you look at it, babe, every prison is like a city. A walled-in city, right?
Right. I've always thought that.
Right, and then they control a lot of the bullshit in and out, a lot of the shapes and the different dynamics and the elements and this and that. And
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
So, here's an example, and this is going to hit it right on its head. When I went to the hole that day, and they put me in a hole in Salinas. Guess where they put me? They didn't put me in a regular hole with the GPs. They put me in a hole, isolated, with EOP JCAS to the left of me, EOP JCAS to the right of me, and EOP JCAS behind me, and EOP JCAS on the next tier. They put me right in the middle of all EOP, the highest security PSU JCAS they have.
I have a question. Was that their intention to do that to you before you ever did anything? Yes. If you did anything?
No, that was their intention to do that to me, to cut my communication of getting the word out to the line on what actually had happened. And so their narrative can gain traction. They suppress me and stop my communication.
Right.
Then I was there 5 months like that. 5 months. Now their narrative is just up and down California. And then they had to move me out of that building sooner or later, and they did. And they put me with the regs, the handshake GP dudes, and my co-defendant, the little old man, a good friend of mine. And, he's a real good man. He knows what I know, and I'll just say that for court. But I was isolated like that 5 months. Again, just like the PSU move they did to me here, babe, they did that right there. Why? And I'll tell you why, so they can control the narrative, shut me down, my word from getting out, and smash the narrative.
Well, that's what I'm saying, honey. I really think that they had plotted. I mean, if anything happened, it didn't matter what happened. If anything happened, they would have done that to you.
Right. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yep. They seen it, like Ronnie said. They got a perfect opportunity. They created this opportunity. They set it up and they created it with the guy that died. And when it happened and it backfired, boom, they isolated me. And I mean, they isolated me hard. I didn't see a GP for like 5 months, 4 months.
Wow.
And then finally, I was able to see one, but it was too late. Their narrative, CDCR and their snitches, they were already twisting me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even really, at the time, I didn't have a clue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, oh man.
No, they had this whole thing coming out that just sounded really weird from the get-go.
Right. And you know what, babe? Just like my friend.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Those people who know Scoops and they know me for who I am, they knew. And if they knew that was bullshit, if something was weird, something was fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And like I was telling my friend Jack when I talked to him like 6 months ago, he goes, man, Scoops, since you've seen it and you lived through it, you could talk about it and you can educate people about it because you lived through it. So, and the reason I'm telling y'all this from my heart and for everybody else, whoever listens, please understand, if you're out there, it can happen to you. It can happen to you. And that ain't no fucking joke. None. They'll suppress you. They'll cut your tie. They'll cut your communication and suppress your truth, control the narrative, and put their rats on a fucking, they'll send their rats on a tirade, man.
No, wait a minute. This sounds a little more sophisticated than it needs to be for the type of institution it claims to be.
It was. You're talking about Salinas Valley now, where the home of the Green Wall, if you ask Mr. Vodka.
Right. Well, I'm thinking, bigger.
Yeah. Well, they're not so boisterous about their position on the Green Wall down there anymore. It's a unspoken thing. You just know it because of the culture.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have to talk. It's like Fight Club. The first rule about Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club.
You don't talk about it. Yep. And, it's already hard enough that you're trying to fight a case, right? You're fighting a case, and, your life's at stake, and you got all these fucking clowns lying, and you're cut off from society, basically. The prison in and out, and, the hubbub, and so their fucking campaign is just getting smeared and twisted, and it grew into a whole fucking tree of bullshit that I had no clue of until I got with my homeboys and my little co-defendant guy, and then got done with that, and went to court, and you told me how fucking weird it was, and I'm like, holy shit, boy, this thing went crazy. What the fuck happened, man?
Yeah, that place was really fucked up.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
And
yeah,
the people in that were really out there. Really out there. They're all busy, if you know what I mean. I'm not like that. Well, I hope you're all enjoying your Monday evening while Brant has to dial back in. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out with us and hearing about the truth. We just want you to know that the whole thing ain't right. And it could be you. I hope it never is you, though. I swear, I hope it never is you or anyone. I would
Thank you
wish
for
it on.
using Global
I
Kill
would
Link.
wish it on an enemy.
Alright,
No.
I'm back.
Hi.
I'm back.
Hi, babe.
Hi, baby girl. But, you know, baby, by the time it was like, when I was in corporate, I remember thinking and talking to my friend Robert, man, should I just fucking speak out somehow on the internet or have you get on the internet for me and make a fucking blanket statement and so on? And I was like, you know what, I'll just wait. But waiting and I spoke out a few times and it didn't get to where it was going, and they suppressed that too, and it's like, god damn, man. But that's their move, baby. That's their move. Suppress the truth, control the narrative.
Right.
And it's like MK Ultra, that Marion thing we were.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it's bigger than just prison politics. I think there's some really creepy ass stuff
no, it's
going
some real
on.
shit here, man. Right. Right.
Control group number 1.
Right.
Control group number 2.
That's right.
Test group number 1.
Yep.
Test group number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And they got moved, man. They got moved. And you know what's unfortunate is that, it seems like they got something out for me, like I'm something special. And I'm wondering, man, why? Because it's got to be because I won't conform, right?
Well, that's just it. It is that. It's like you fascinate them because you won't give in to their bullshit, and it's like
you're a threat. You're a threat if you don't give in to their bullshit. That's exactly what it is, man.
It's not even that you're a threat. It's like now you're just a challenge.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Well, you were only just a challenge before your wife decided to help you show their hand. And now we're a threat. And you know what?
Well,
they're the threat.
They're
the threat. They're the ones that are hurting people. They're the ones that are making it impossible to acclimate to this world for certain individuals.
Yep. So, like, we threaten their agenda with the truth, and their agenda is to fucking suppress the truth, control the narrative to the public, just like they did to me and Selena's. And in a Corker, and it's just that's how they get down. And the public consists of mainstream media, And I'm not saying all these guys, like all that shit was derived from snitches, and what Grant Gruber reported derived from snitches, and like that shit. Daniel Rubin testified, he's a snitch. That come from a snitch. He is a snitch. And it's like none of it's corroborated, none of it's been challenged, none of it's been like, where's the proof of what he's saying? Where's the proof of what these snitches are saying?
Where's the Oscar settlement Wilkins style version of proof? Yeah.
Right. Bingo. Now you got it.
And that's why they didn't want that to happen no more. So it sounds to me it's time to bring some cases to the Supreme Court there. Yes, behavior modification at its finest. Absolutely. It's the Groder thing. It's the Groder thing all over again. The
Groder program, yep. The Groders. That's what it is.
Damn. Yeah. I wasn't surprised to read that because most people don't believe it, and then when they read it, they don't understand it if they haven't got some kind of connection to it. But if you know, and it's military POW type of torture.
Shit. Yep. Vietnam POW type shit. Yep.
Without the actual being tortured, like having your fingernails pulled out or anything like that.
Right. Or bamboo under the nails. Also, I want to shout out the dog too, man, for having my back on that fucking dude's little spiel. Remember, babe?
Yeah. Thanks,
real
dog. We really
real.
appreciate that. Thanks.
Yeah, get on, dog. Good looking out, my friend. And thank you, everybody else who's supporting us in this channel and having my back. Again, if you like the truth being told, man, uncut. I don't care if it's ugly for me or pretty for me or good or what. You're going to get the truth. That's just it. And hit the like button, share the shit, and spread the message. Subscribe, do all that. Tell a friend, man. Ask the friend in line. You know, they still using torture in California.
Turn on your notifications because we're getting random.
Yep. That's right, man. That's right. But, yeah, we wanted to speak out on this. I did. I wanted to speak out and set the record straight because I don't know what could happen tomorrow. You know, according to that article my wife Grant wrote, there's still a chance the feds might come get me. So we'll see. We'll see. It was a pretty interesting article on. He was talking about Trump, Newsom, and Jeff McCumber. It was really funny. I thought it was pretty.
It was pretty clever.
Pretty.
It was very clever.
Pretty clever there, Grant. I like that, man. That was pretty funny. I got a good laugh out of it. If you're listening to this, yeah, that was cool, man. That was funny right there. That part. Yeah, I truly do. Man, and if Trump is hearing my name, man, I gotta write Uncle Trump a pardon letter.
We need to, honey.
Yeah.
And you know, if you're a big supporter, it wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt to speak out.
Right. You know, people create certain biases that shape their reality, right, with bunk information.
Right.
And to me, that is like fucking, it's contrived, bogus information, man. And when you do that, you know,
when you do that,
to put yourself out there.
Well, not only that, but you create a lie element, and then the entire environment is based on a lie because the lie taints the truth, and so everybody has a distorted view of the truth because the lie is interfering, and that's a sad truth.
Yep. Right. You know, when you got like what old Hector said down there when they falsified 1030s, you got that type of system, and that correlates with Corey Perryman's testimony in this Daubert hearing. You got that type of system and all these undercover snitches. Oh, you guys can see. If you can't see, I hope you can, man, because we are facing an uphill battle, and it is time to unite this fight, man. Mm-hmm. Because it could be, if you're listening, whoever's listening, it could be you caught up. It's that fucking easy. It is that easy, man. I've seen it. It's been me. You know, I've lived it. And my friend Jack told me, man, Scoops, you lived it, man. You see what they did. You know what they did to you, so pass it on to the next youngster or whoever, GP, you know? And let them learn from your experience. At least you gave them a heads up. So I gave everybody a heads up, like Ronnie did too. We're being played by these motherfuckers.
Yep.
They're playing us. And you know what's so fucking crazy, baby girl? Is that everybody knows it and they still do it. They're still doing it like they got no care in the world.
Well, maybe we need to start a new campaign like I'm not a lab rat.
Right.
I'm not a guinea pig.
I'm not your puppet campaign.
Right.
I'm not your puppet campaign. How about that?
That works.
Yeah.
Taftwood sends his utmost. Hey, Taftwood.
What's up, Taftwood? I send mine. We send ours to you, my friend. We send ours down there. Everybody, Outlaw, Ken, Tim K, everybody who listens, man. We send our best to the worthy, man.
Allison, Renee.
Go listen. listen, Renee and Sinmar. You guys haven't heard Outlaw's video? Go check it out. It's the shit.
It is.
It is the shit, and that's why I got respect for Kevin Steele, right, babe?
Oh, absolutely.
You know, he was a correctional guard, right? He was a correctional officer, and you know, he had a big problem with falsifying documents and lying about people in prison, lying about prisoners. And,
Right. Well, we made a video honoring him before anybody got on the case.
Right. And yeah, check out that video, man. And I tell you this.
It says why.
You know, if there was more,
it's got a big red Y.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. If there was more like him honoring their job assignments, you know, with integrity, man, it would be a different system, man. It would be a different system.
Mm-hmm.
But when they don't use integrity and honor, and their moral compass is off, man, you got a whole fucking problem, man. Yep, you got a big ass problem. You know, yeah, it's not cool. It's definitely not cool. But, you know, we'll see what happens.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I will continue to expose the truth to you guys and everybody else who listens. And, you know, we'll go from there. Right, baby girl?
Yes. Yes.
I'm firmly planted in my beliefs.
Well,
and in the truth and everything else.
I think when you narrow your scope inwardly as you look outwardly,
Mm-hmm.
you get a finer perspective. And
absolutely.
You don't have to remember stuff if you're not delivering bullshit.
See that? Right, that's the part of, you know, telling the truth is, it's usually boring. Like Outlaw said in the very first video we did, the truth is usually boring. And
no, it's not.
You don't have to try to remember it.
It's not boring. It's amazing. And that's the problem. If you don't find reality just as it is amazing, then maybe you're off alignment.
Well, we're talking like the difference between us and the snitch tubers, right?
I'm talking about being spiritually sound to the point where you don't tolerate that crap anymore. And they are nothing but
tolerate that.
They're nothing but that crap. There's
right.
Why do you think I don't go anywhere? Because I don't want to talk to anybody because they're all full of shit. Or want to know what's going on in my life.
Well, I tell you this, man. A lot of times the truth is boring. The clear truth is boring. It doesn't have all these trinkets and dressed up blood and gore to it. It is what it is, but it is an amazing thing. The truth is amazing, you know, and you know, more of it needs to come out, man. More of it needs to come out, and you know, it's unfortunate that these guys get to sit behind the keyboard, right, in a computer, and stay hidden from society, and use fake names or whatever, and just, you know, do people dirty and lie about people and create turbulence and all types of weirdo shit.
And make money at it. Ew.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and make money doing it. It's disgusting, man.
Making money off the chisel thing, huh?
My thing is they should make a rule, man, on the damn computers or internet where you got to use your real fucking first name and last name, man. You shouldn't be able to hide like a coward when you're talking shit about people, man. You know? Straight up. Let me call back.
Alrighty. Try to play God, Yep. I'll be sure that he hears it from the Outlaw. Come on. Are you guys sick of us yet? We're boring.
This is Global Tellink. You have a prepaid call from an incarcerated individual at the California State Prison for Project, California. This call and/or telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
All right. So we got some chatter. Outlaw D says the real truth is truly amazing and better than boogeyman stories.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got?
And Taffwood says they try to play God. Yep.
Yep. That's exactly right. They try to play God with people's lives, Taffwood. Yep. Yep. You know, when you get these snitch tubers, man, it's like, you know, they feed off that. I mean, that's why I believe they shouldn't be allowed to hide behind a fake name. They should put that real fucking name to it. People that are doing dirty shit, making foul comments, put your name to it, man. You got some balls.
Right.
See what you're about. Stand on what you say, man. What you say earlier, babe. Mean what you say. And say what you mean and stand on it.
Say what you mean and mean what you say. Yep.
Yeah, straight up. Straight up. And, a lot of these motherfuckers, they ain't never took no stand. They ain't never been under oath or even had a lie detector test put on them. Nor been cross-examined or under a spotlight while they're under duress, And it's like, man, they just say what the fuck comes out their mouth. They got fucking diarrhea of the mouth. and their fucking severe brain atrophy is really, really bad. And it creates diarrhea of the mouth. That's what I say. That's what I say. But
well, but some people. Somebody got cat off there. Okay, I'll be calling back, I guess. We always pull tarot cards, right?
Incarcerated individual at the California State Prison for Project, California. This call and/or telephone number will be monitored and recorded. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Well, yeah, I guess that was 15 minutes. I don't know.
No, it wasn't.
Didn't seem like it.
No, it wasn't.
No, I didn't think it was, babe. I didn't think it was. But yeah, man, I was watching this thing this morning, Outlaw, and everybody that they were ridiculing or they were breaking down the mechanics of the justice system and the court system, right? And you know how the prosecution gets closing arguments first, the defense goes, and then prosecution gets their last rebuttal say. They get their last word in there. And the lady on the court TV, she's an ex-DA and ex-attorney, defense attorney, and then one was a judge. And they were talking about that, right? On how a lot of times the last words in the jury's head is what resonates, And that's kind of bullshit right there. It shouldn't be like that. And I don't know how that's acceptable, but I guess, that's the broken justice system. And then the jury peer pressure. Me and my wife was talking the other day and today that it should be done like the voting system. Like a juror goes into a little box, guilty or not guilty. guilty or not guilty, one by one. That's it. Right?
Right, and then most juries would be hung that way. They'd be 90% hung.
Right. But that's a fair trial.
Right.
That's a fair jury trial without any jury peer pressure.
Right.
Or shit like that. They all 12 heard the fucking evidence for what it was.
Right.
And just now it's your turn, jury number one. Go over there and vote.
Right.
That's how it should go.
That's how it should go.
And you'll have a lot fairer system, man. But they don't want it like that because they want to keep us in prison. Yep. They want to keep us in prison, keep that money going for these stakeholders like judges and DAs. Right there?
Yeah. Tavlin said that you should be able to select your own jury. Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm
peers.
talking about.
Well, how are they peers if they don't know you, of your peers?
Right.
A jury of your peers.
Like
people who know
my peers are from the ghetto or from the trailer park. That's my peers.
Doesn't matter where they're from. It's that they show up and cast an opinion on what you're accused.
Right.
Because only your friends will judge
people
you
guilty
fairly.
anyways once you're charged. What?
Only your friends will judge you fairly.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's like CDCR and their fucking internal affairs, right? They're all COs. I mean, they're lieutenants, correctional lieutenants. And you really think they're going to find their homeboys guilty? Fuck no. Fuck no. And I think old Hector did a video on that a while back on how they do it. And that was some good information right there. It really was. But yeah, he did a video on that, on internal affairs and how they operate.
Oh.
And yeah. And so that's like saying if my friends, my co-defendants and my baby girl, our family members, you guys are on my jury, and I did something foul or I fucking broke the law. Now you guys are my peers, right?
Right.
What do you think's gonna happen? That's the same shit CDCR does to CDCR cops and shit, and their own fucking corruption. Yep, same shit.
Well, why are they being allowed to judge themselves? Why are their actions not going to court of law? Why are they?
Right.
Where are they holding
court? Why are they allowed to? Right.
Their corrections, not
they're not the oversight. That's where that court system comes in at, and that's where Claudia Wilkins came in at. The real oversight that's unbiased. That lady knows. This call and/or telephone number will be monitored and recorded. That Judge Claudia Wilkins truly knows how bad this system is, man. Yep. She truly knows how fucked up this system is. And, when you got 9 out of 10 documents, confidential documents on Todd Asker's case proven to be bogus, boy, that's horrible. Just think about that. He sat in the whole 3 years. He sat in the whole 3 years. Or 3 years, man. Or 4. I think maybe 4. Now that I think of it. 2 years in a hole and 2 years in an RCG program. And
so he never did go to a yard, did he? Until after that.
Yeah, she ruled that all these are bogus and made him let him go, and then something happened, he got set up by the cops and something happened, I don't know, still don't know. And then they let him back out, and he's been okay. Everything's been good. So, it just shows that oversight is definitely needed, man, to contain the corruption to at least, at least somewhat,
Yes.
At least somewhat, but Oh, I wanted to tell you guys too. Check this out, folks. They got fucking J-Cats in this place, right? And these fucking cops cater to them still, man. There's a kiosk machine, and this dude breaks the kiosk machine, smashes this thing up really bad, so I couldn't visit my baby girl. Get a video chat with my baby girl, my mom, for about a month and a half. And this old dude ain't even supposed to be on the kiosk, so they bribed this dude with the kiosk. Hey, we'll put you on the kiosk, man. Just stop cell extracting, right? Stop throwing poop on him, right? So they put him on the kiosk. He got his little 2 hours or whatever, and then he smashed this thing to smithereens. And guys like myself and my friends, we're supposed to get it. We're allowed to have it. That's a privilege. And yet, he wasn't supposed to. And they went ahead and let him have it, right? And now they got it on the down low, I guess. I don't know. I think he's gone, but they say he's gone. I don't believe it. I heard him bitching this morning. But they got these dudes it's like they're fucking rewarding bad behavior with a bunch of good privileges, man. And yet we don't do that shit. We're convicts. We do our time. We don't do that shit, and we get absolutely nothing.
Well, you get screwed because they give that to him wrongfully, and then he destroys it for everyone.
Right. Straight up fucking idiot, man.
And
they protect him. They let it happen. They bribe him. They give him extra food. They beg him, please, no. And it's just fucking bizarre that one person can cause that much bullshit where he's in control of the building functions. God damn. It's like me and my co-defendants we asked the cops one time, what do we got to do? We got to start doing our shit too? Right. You guys want us to start in with our shit to get any damn fucking action? So we can do that too real quick. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Oh,
That's
man.
a cut.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. But that's what it is, folks. That's what it is. I guess it's the day of the J-Cat, right? It's their time. Whatever, man.
Well,
I don't condone that
they
shit.
were doing to the rest of the world. Let's do the most craziest, insane crap out there in public and get mad at any respectable person for being annoyed with it.
Right. Yep. Fuck, man.
It's like, I got just annoyed with it, and then they try to cram it down your throat. It's like, I don't want to.
I know.
I don't want to.
Like I told you when we first met, baby girl, I'm that dude. I like my little corner in the shadow. I'm in the shadows. Leave me the fuck alone, and there you will not have a problem.
Don't worry, babe. I'll pack a picnic.
That's what I'm talking about. A picnic basket full of good stuff. So we got any comments or questions in the chat? What's up, Outlaw? I thought that was a hell of a video, my friend. Kudos to you. I tried to call you today, but maybe you were busy. We'll hook up tomorrow or a couple days or whatever. We'll do some more, man. I'm ready. Folks, we're going to be doing a live probably Friday. If Outlaw fills up to it, we'll do Friday. Get your popcorn ready because we got a good one coming at you, man. We got a good one coming at you. It'll be the first live me and Outlaw do together, man.
There you go.
And, yep. And my biggest critic, my baby girl, going to be, I can see you already peanut gallery and all
me, man.
I'll
be in the chat. I'll just be in the chat. I'll just be, like, Yeah.
Oh, man. That's all right, though. Baby girl keeps my feet on the ground. And
That's
she
all
don't
right.
let my head get too big. She don't let my head get too big. I can't walk out the cell because it gets stuck in the door jam.
Yeah, well, we're already there.
You know. That's all right. It is what it is. And you can't whoop me.
No.
You can't whoop me, girl.
No, well. Oh my goodness.
But,
Dog says
yeah,
you're done.
outlaw. Huh?
I said the
The
dog's
dog
trying.
said what?
Yeah, nothing. Go on, Sugar Bears.
Oh,
What you got?
okay. Hey, outlaw. I checked out that guy, Brian James, and you know what your trip is? There's like 4 or 5 lonelies in the system, and I know a couple of them, and none of them from Pelican Bay ever. I ran into one in Corcoran in the shoe in like January or February of 2015. And I don't know if it's the same guy or not. And then I never seen him again after that. And the settlement hadn't started until August or September of 2015. So that would be about 6 months later that I met him. I don't know if it's the same guy or not. I'm not sure because there's just so many people I've met, my friend, in Corcoran and Pelican Bay and the system period. But I heard that guy's video, and his voice sounds familiar, man. And if I think it's the guy that was in Corcoran, you know, in the same unit I was in, but in a different section, although I'm not sure at all, man. But a lot of what he said, you know, I agreed with a lot of it. But all that other stuff with the dog program, they put all that on S&Y yards, bro. And, you know, there's a bunch.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And you know, it's a trip, though, that name Lonely. There's like 2 or 3 in this block right now.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
That's a very common name in prison. Let me call back. Man.
Okay, you call back. He's gonna call back, everybody. Okay. So, any questions or suggestions or story topics or I don't know. Oh goodness, I'm tired. Excuse me. Okay. Here we go. Come on, this is when it gets all weird. Yep, drop the call. Yeesh. Shh, stop crying. No. Ugh. Oops. Come on. Oh my goodness. Blah. Alright. Talk to us. Come on. Globalina, don't be that way. Come on. All right. It's your turn. Come on, Globalina.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
All
My
right.
God. She's smoking spice or something.
Oh, no, it's that time. It's that time of night. It always does this time of night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, man. So, you guys got any questions or comments? Shoot them, man. We're going to wind this one on down. I'm going to get my shit ready for tomorrow. We got a big day tomorrow, man. I hate these rides, man, because I get car sick like a dog. I do, man. I can't stand it. The world goes by so fast outside my peripheral vision, and it's not good.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Outlaw says I agree with what he says too, except he talks about the hunger strikes or Ashker case. He says it's
Right.
over longer visits in canteen, so he's clueless.
Right. You damn right he's clueless.
Dave
Like I
Lopez.
said, I never ever. Go ahead.
David Lopez popped in, says hi.
What's up, Dave? Man, I send mine to you, bro. Hope you're well, my friend. Glad you could join us tonight.
Well,
You know?
the White House.
Oh, yeah. That was, Outlaw. And, I don't know why he said that, man, but that's not what it is, man. That's glorifying it or trying to sensationalize and make it seem like it's all this and that. It was a prison. Pelican Bay SU was a prison within a prison. And those of us who've been there will tell you that it definitely was not no White House at all. And it was a horrible experience, but it was an experience, and you grow from it, man. You find out who you are as a person, and you find out how strong your spirit is. I tell you that, man. But all that glorifying shit, nah, not gonna happen for no real motherfucker. Nope, ever. It is what it is. That's what I say. It is what it is.
David Sanchez.
I send mine right back, Dave. Fucking, yeah, man. So, other than that, we're going to wind this one down.
Yep.
I hope you guys are well. I'm surprised the dog right here is, man, he's giving us this much time.
I know. He's
so,
trying.
And tell him I appreciate it.
Hold on. God was says Corcoran's shoe wasn't fun either, but you guys in the Bay were really slammed. And...
Right. The difference, Catwood, is Corcoran's shoe was bigger buildings, more people, a little bit less tight security, and you get more wiggle room. More wiggle room, less security, like less is tight. Pelican Bay was tighter, man. Like I said before in one of my videos, you get you a staple to make a little sewing needle, man. You came up. Everybody treated it. Yeah, out of a staple. So you came up, man. You were rolling like Nolan, man.
You could fix
your
stuff.
Yeah, Corcoran sucks. Corcoran sucks, no doubt. Especially the area for me, man, and the heat and the swamp cooler air system, and God, but it had a lot more people. Not a lot more people, just different dynamics and setup, and more wiggle room. Like Pelican Bay, they take one dude at a time.
Oh.
Like when we were in the short corridor, when it was our medical day, the day to run us to medical, the whole shoe got slammed, and they would escort 2 cops with you in belly chain, and you go to medical, you come back. The next guy goes, he comes back, one by one. That was your day. That's how it went.
The whole day.
I didn't see another guy going to a main line for damn near, I think, 10 years, or 12 years, something like that.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. It was tight security, man.
David says he doesn't really have any questions, just really enjoys watching prison stuff, especially our channel. Thank you.
That's right, David. We appreciate your support. Share it, like it. Hit the like button, y'all. Smash it. Leave a comment. Yeah, leave a comment, man. If you wasn't able to hear it, join the convo. Leave a comment, everybody. We like to read the comments. If there's something you'd like me to talk about, or if you want a certain topic or something that I can talk about it, I will. Just leave in the comment,
Yeah, we can always use
Right,
a
baby?
little help getting something interesting on the. Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah,
man. Right.
with its limits.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yep. So with that, you guys, we're gonna wind this one down. Send mine to you.
Mhm.
Ken, Outlaw Dave, Kim K, Taftwood, everybody. We hope you guys well. And I'll let you know probably tomorrow or Wednesday or what happens at court, man. I'm gonna put you guys in the loop. Right, baby girl? We'll let them
That's
know.
right. Yep. We'll know something tomorrow. Not sure what it's gonna be or how much it's gonna be, but we'll know something tomorrow. Alrighty.
That's right. All right, folks. You guys take care. Wishing our best. Stay solid, man. And I send mine to the worthy.
Mm.
Keep it real. See you.
Thanks all. You have a good night.